Hey everybody, it's Rick. You know me as Illinois Ghost. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video. You'll have to excuse the thumbnail of this video. This video thumbnail was actually intended for a boots on the ground search that I was supposed to be doing this morning. Actually, I was going to leave yesterday and I ended up canceling my trip at the last moment. So I decided to use that thumbnail and do this video today. This video today is basically going to be kind of a continuation of the how-to video I did last week. So I think I will go ahead and continue on doing a little bit of a series. I'm going to in the videos I'm just going to throw out some you know, what I think are important tips and ideas, something to help give you an idea of what maybe you should be looking for when you're out searching. Today I want to stick to kind of X marks the spot. I want to stick to the final location. So today I'm going to be talking about the possibility of the treasure being buried. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's not buried, it's on top of the ground. But it all depends on what your definition of buried is. And I'm going to show you what my definition of buried is. Before we get started, you know, I am a believer that the treasure is buried. I'm a believer that the area was prepped beforehand, you know, even maybe weeks, maybe months, maybe even years beforehand. But when Forrest took that gold in that box in there, I believe it was ready. It was ready to put it where he was putting it. And I'm going to show you why I think that and give you some ideas of what you might possibly be looking for when you go on a hunt. So to kick this one off, let's start off with this image. Do you guys remember this image, the little girl with the pot in the floor? She's lifting the lid on it. So, and you know, you can see the items stored down there in the bottom of it. Anyway, I believe this is what we're looking for. I believe this is actually how the treasure is hidden. You remember the story where Forrest's family goes to Yellowstone each year. Well, in the story, each year they go back to the same spot and they always leave their equipment. Every year that they go back, excuse me, every year that they go back, their equipment is still there. So how could you leave something year after year after year in such a popular place like Yellowstone and it never be happened upon or discovered? This is one of those ways. Now, when I say that the treasure is buried, what I believe is anything that is below ground level, I consider that as being buried, and I prep for it. Whether it's just buried underneath, got a rock on top of it, or a lid like in this picture, that to me is buried. If it's covered over and it is below the earth's surface, I consider that buried. Now there's other ways to achieve this same effect. It doesn't have to be an Indian pottery like in this image. It could be simply done with a bucket. And I'll show you here's a couple of images of a couple of different buckets. These buckets are all watertight. You know, say that the bucket was just sunk at ground level with the lid on top of it. The black bucket itself may have dirt, you know, some dirt spread over the top of it to keep it camouflaged, or the other bucket has a camouflage top on it all by itself. He could even be more creative, maybe made a fake stone that's attached to the lid of the bucket. But if you were taking something worth $1 million out and you were hiding it somewhere, especially just with the value of the chest alone, it's going to be protected. You're not going to take the chance on getting something damaged. You know, not something of that value. You're just not going to risk it getting damaged. You're going to protect it somehow. I know I would. I believe Forrest would. Here's a video clip I wanted to show everybody. It's kind of a prepper video, and this guy has an awesome channel. He's got some good stuff. I'll put a link to his description, or to his channel, in the description below. But anyway, I'm going to talk over this video as we go through it. But anyway, this guy buries kind of a prepper's bucket. He buries it 18 inches in the ground, but it's actually below the surface. So I don't believe anything would be buried that deep. But like I said, I believe the area was prepped beforehand. You know, this could possibly be a place where Forrest went fishing, you know, and he had something set up like this to where he could leave his equipment behind. He could leave fishing tackle and just all different kinds of things to where he didn't have to carry it back every time he goes to this place. You know, in my search area, I've got 2 or 3 of these hidden around my search area. to where I don't have to carry equipment in and out, or I don't have to worry about if I, needing water, So I've got plenty of stuff hidden around my search area to where I basically have everything I need. I could, by now, I could probably just jump on a plane and fly out, and if I could rent a car and get to my search area, I'd have all the equipment that I need already. I've already got it all, like I said, And I think Forrest has done the same thing. I think that's where the chest is at, and I think this is what we're looking for. Take a look at this video, and I'll probably talk over it a little bit in the video, but I want to show you this. Check it out. To begin with, let's start off with, right, if you know precisely where it is, you can find it in any weather.
My hole should be
now notice how this guy's measuring
off the end of that arm, right in alignment with it.
Then also as he starts to dig,
so
notice how he pulls a plug out of the ground. This is very popular for people that metal detect. It's just something that you do when you metal detect, so you put everything back the way it was when you originally dug the hole. Also, take notice to how deep this particular cache was buried. Forrest wouldn't have to do this because there's no food or anything in the container that would actually get spoiled. It's something that he would have to get to frequently, like if he was hiding fishing gear or anything like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. It could be right at ground level. You walk up and you pop the top off. It's just finding it. That's the key to it. Is finding it and knowing what you're looking for.
That looks good. Some Mountain House meals, beef stew, chicken fried rice. They look good. The water doesn't look like it's been frozen. The seal's still good. The cans don't have any, I don't see any rust or any moisture spots on the cans. The rice is still loose, so it definitely doesn't feel like this has gotten moisture in it. Obviously no issue with these. Peanut butter looks fine. Snickers bars, obviously good.
Also, pay close attention to the condition of the items that were hidden in this cache. This has been buried in the ground for a year. Rain, snow, all kinds of weather, freezing conditions. But look at the conditions. There's nothing damaged at all.
Still works.
I would have to say that this is a highly probable solution to how Forrest hid the treasure. Like I said, I have some of these hidden in my search area as well, and every time I go back and I need something, everything is in perfect condition. Nothing has been damaged at all. And I've been searching for right at 8 years now.
Tropicana juice.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show this to you guys. You know, this video was done by Coyote Works YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link to his page in the item description below if you want to go check out any of his videos. But I wanted you to see this because it is a highly probable way of hiding the treasure chest.
So by the time I vacuum seal everything,
that's pretty much it for today, guys. I want to thank you for watching. I got a couple of special thanks. I want to thank Kent Kramer and Chris Flores. They made some donations to my videos, and it helps out. I appreciate it very much, guys. You guys are great. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're hard indeed. Being a pirate is a right indeed. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. We got us a map to lead us to a hidden box that's all locked up with locks and buried deep away. We'll dig up the box. We know it's full of precious booty. Burst open the locks, and then we'll say hooray! Har, har, indeed, being a pirate.